Did you see that Liam Neeson's movie with them wolves, though? The one with them big-ass wolves and Liam Neeson's.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Liam Neeson's is not. Liam Neeson straight jacked up them wolves, man. Them wolves up, man. Don't even get me started on that one when they took his daughter.
Nobody asked you, fool boy.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Nobody Asked But. I'm your host, Todd Bryant, and today I wanted to get emotional, bruh. Liam Neeson is a fine actor, man. He is able to either do comedies or he can do serious roles, but his serious roles are the ones where I feel like he really excels in. I feel like we've been in Disneyland for a long time, and I wanted to bring awareness to a movie that I always like. And that's another thing too. This YouTube is about shedding light on movies I feel have been forgotten and what I think about them, shed some like philosophy on them, my point of view, because nobody asked, but I'm just gonna do it. So in this case, we are gonna talk about Liam Neeson's awesome movie, The Grey. If you haven't seen The Grey, do yourself a favor, go rent it on Amazon because it's not on Netflix, I tell you that much. They have every other Liam Neeson's movie on there, but The Grey, which is crazy because this movie deserves to be on all streaming networks because everyone should watch this.
There's not a second goes by when I'm not thinking of you in some way. I want to see your face.
It's very emotional, it's very engaging, action-packed. It's very philosophical in the sense of talking about death, which I believe is an anthropomorphized wolf, an alpha wolf. Along with 7 other survivors of a plane crash, they have to battle the elements, 55-mile-per-hour wind, blizzards, hunger, the thirst, but also they have to battle a pack of wolves that decide to make them yummy snacks.
Everybody be cool.
We rarely get to see men be portrayed as vulnerable. The whole cast, they act very well. We have this huge story of these characters who are just having these great monologues on death, on the living, on what they find precious to them when it comes to family, to the last moments that they want to spend, what they want to be doing. There's a lot of contemplation on death, and I think that's something that when we're faced with it, what happens to us? What kind of character do we become?
What's that boy name who directed this one? I wrote it down somewhere. I know I did.
Joe Carnahan. Joe Carnahan's The Grey. Original screenplay based off of the short story Ghostwalker. Excellent acting throughout the whole movie, from the whole cast all the way to Liam Neeson's, and the extreme conditions that they went through to make this movie. I mean, they say that they went to Smithers. I've never heard of Smithers before, but I tell you what, it's cold. It definitely looks cold. 55-mile-per-hour winds, man. That's intense. So they were filmed on location, so that's why it gets such a great look, a realness to it. They had to suffer, they had to endure the climates, the harsh winds, the snowstorms, the blizzards, all the anguish, all the suffering gives it more of a realness in this film. How would you survive if this happened? And they even asked that too. It's like, well, we survived for a reason. What is that reason? Is that reason to continue living on, or what is it? Throwing some wolves in the mix, and it's just like, gee whiz, man, like, why did we live?
Go! And in the tree!
I mean, these wolves are ridiculous. These wolves are ridiculous. They just do not stop. Leaves you clenched all the way through. I don't think it ever gives you it gives you time to kind of pause. But as soon as you start to get comfortable, just like in real life, if you start to get comfortable, that's when the thing is. My camera crooked? It looks like my camera. So in the beginning, we find our main character at an all-time low. In the midst of carrying out this act, he's called out to by a wolf. Now, nobody asked me, but I think the call was an interruption. Now is not your time. You still have a lot more to do. You still have a lot more situations to encounter, obstacles to overcome. Nobody asked me, but I think the alpha wolf is a symbolism of death, personified, anthropomorphized. I mean, look at it. It's ferociously huge, towering. Its presence evokes that of fear, intimidation. It's black fur, emerald green eyes. What is it about man versus nature that's so compelling to watch? Maybe it's because that's one thing that man has been battling with since the dawn of time is nature. Saber-toothed tigers, tornadoes, famine, trying to build crops. Nature is the ultimate versus when it comes to man. So when we see them taking on the elements of nature, whether it be the harsh climate, blizzards, the primal nature, which is the wolves. This is stuff that is compelling to us as human beings. That's why we love watching, like, you know, Twister and stuff like that, because it's great to see the hero overcome what we think is godlike nature. But in this movie, though, the hero suffers so much. It is a movie of suffering. It is a movie of heroic suffering.
Do something! Come on! Prove it! Faith! Earn it!
I watch movies like this to learn how to survive. You know, you gotta throw in Castaway too. Man, that'll teach you some lessons if you get stuck on a deserted island. Okay, this one for sure. If you land in an Alaskan climate. The title, to me, The Grey, signifies the in-between of wanting to live and wanting to die.
No.
There's that gray area. So when we find ourselves in that gray area, we have to find something to live for, or else we'll start falling into the black, where it takes the strong will and awareness to bring them back into the light.
Once more into the fray. This is the last good fight I'll ever know.
Live and die on this day. It's such a deep statement. It is a blessing to wake up, conquer the day. In some way, it gives very huge amounts of inspiration because you want to be able to accomplish everything you can throughout the day. Especially if you have a family, especially if you have like something that you care about to fight for. Liam Neeson is going through all the wallets, and I got emotional, man. I got so emotional because in my wallet I have a picture of Noah. I have a big picture of Noah, and I just could think to myself, like, if God forbid this happened, that would be in the wallet. I know that's silly and all, but like for some reason when I watched that scene, I got so emotional, like, because you love your family, man. You love your family, and that's one thing that is inspiring through life is a family. It's beautiful to have a family. Again, everybody, thank you for watching. If you stayed this long, go ahead and subscribe. If you haven't, that's fine. You can click like too, or leave a comment if you're a fan of Liam Neeson. It's an extremely emotional movie. How we go out is the most important thing. What we have to leave, who we are, our legacy, how hard we fight to survive. Whew. But at the same time, I say that, and you put me in that situation. It's just like, bruh, I don't know what to do. I ain't got no cell service. It's too cold. Can we talk about something too? Liam Neeson's was in The Phantom Menace. I don't think people realize how blessed we were.
Anakin, drop! Go! Tell them to take off!
To have Liam Neeson's in a Star Wars movie. Back when Star Wars was good, man. I count the prequels as fantastic compared to the Disney Star Wars. Don't even get me started on Disney Star Wars. Yeah, they're bringing it back for Star Wars Day at the Alamo Drafthouse. Phantom Menace, they're going to be replaying it. So if there's an Alamo Drafthouse near you, check it out. Man, I'd love to go see that back in theaters. Thanks again for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. This one is not for the faint of heart. Thumbs up. Do not watch this movie with the kids. The Grey, for sure. My name is Tarek Bryant. This is Nobody Asked But. I will see y'all for sure in the next one. Peace out.
Nobody asked you, bold boy.